Turning now to your election coverage and a couple of important new results today. Democrats are projected to win both of the toss-up congressional races in Oregon and Southwest Washington, according to the Oregonian. Bynum defeating Chavez-Deremer in Oregon's 5th district, and Gluesenkamp Perez defeating Joe Kent in Washington's 3rd. Now, both races are crucial for determining which party will gain control of the House, which still has not been called. Now, Evan Watson joins us now with reaction from those congressional winners. Evan?
Yeah, these two races for Congress were two of the most closely watched races across the country. In the end, Democrats gained one seat and retained the other, with both Bynum and Gluesenkamp Perez winning rematches against their political opponents.
I'm just excited to get to work here and keep.
Representative Gluesenkamp Perez says Southwest Washington is fiercely independent. The Oregonian projects she's now earned re-election as a Democrat in a district that historically leans Republican. She ran a campaign that often focused on the hyper-local issues.
You don't know what lever you're pulling when you're thinking on a global scale. Like, you have to bring the nuance of your local situation to the table. That is how, when we all bring what we really understand and those values and perspectives to the table, that's how we get good legislation that works across the country.
Look what happened.
Nationally, it was a tough week for Democrats. Republicans gained the presidency and a majority in the U.S. Senate, with the House majority still to be decided. So does the Gluesenkamp-Perez win show a different path forward for her party?
We need normal people to show up and feel a sense of agency and ownership over the path our country's on. We've got to change who we think is qualified or capable of running and holding offices like this. If we want things to get better, we can't look to politics to fix it.
Bynum is projected to beat Representative Chavez-Deremer, winning a swing district and becoming the first black member of Congress from Oregon.
They elected the best person possible to bring their voices forth in Congress. And what I've always tried to do as a
Bynum also promising to be a bipartisan member of the deeply divided House.
Well, I'm a proven leader and someone who can work across the aisle. I think that's very important. And as I mentioned to you, I don't distinguish the political leanings of my constituents. I just take what they tell me at their word, right?
Both women said they'd prioritize the economy for the working class.
How do we make it easier to build your own home? How do we make it so that you can buy things that are worth having, that were made here in America? That is the long work of building wealth in the middle class and agency in the political process for normal people.
We reached out but have not heard back from Republican Joe Kent in the Washington race. The same goes for Representative Chavez-Deremer. Bynum said that Chavez-Deremer has not called or conceded in any form to her. Back to you.
All right, Evan Watson reporting for us. Thank you so much.